had so much more to say about this.
I know, that's why I stopped you. I'm sorry. I could see it.
Hey, Justin, you're on mute.
Fuck me, I had so much good stuff going on.
Good evening, folks.
Hi, everybody. I apparently just shit the bed. Hi, everybody. I'm back. We're back, and we're back to the main storyline. If you don't know, I'm Justin Nightinger, and I'm going to be your dungeon master tonight on DMSAVINGTHROW. Before we go any further, though, I want to make sure I introduce our PCs tonight. Before we get things kicked off regularly, I'd like to hand it over to the pre-birthday boy, Casey.
Hey everybody, my name's Casey Boyd. I play Byron Bancroft, your silver-tongued bard, and we hit level 6 last time, so I got knowledgeable secrets or something like that for bard, which allowed me to learn 2 spells.
Woo! And it's almost your birthday.
I know. Are we gonna sing happy birthday at some point?
Leveled up in real life.
No.
What you unlock this time, Casey?
Prostate exams!
Hello, I'm Emily, and I am currently playing Winna, a druid of the Circle of the Stars. And our level up, I basically turned into a bard and got the power to distribute D6s positively or negatively as I see fit. Mwahaha. That's all.
Oh man, I'm still so out of whack now that CJ's not around. I'm like, I go 4th, right? What's our fucking order? Hello, my name is Lisa. I'm going Nyx, the Reborn Cleric. At level 6, I got Sentinel at Death's Door, which allows me to essentially turn a critical hit against myself or a teammate into a regular hit.
Also known as the Fuck the DM and his fun ability. Looking forward to
that's
that one.
all day, every day, baby. Yeah.
So you guys know I'm not allowed to have fun.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Rob. I play Casper, the Paladin, Orc Paladin. I leveled up as well. I now have the Aura of Protection as a Paladin, where I get to add +3 to everybody's saving throws in a 10-foot radius around me. Yeah, I think it's a radius. So I'm looking forward to forgetting about that. So
I gotta stop letting you guys level up.
you have only yourself to
No
blame.
complaining. You have inspiration today. I don't want to hear it.
That's
You
true.
do have inspiration.
Right,
Oh,
you guys.
no.
You
Maybe
ruined
for
it.
Casey's birthday, you want to give him your inspiration.
Nope,
That'd be a good guess.
not even close.
And it was worth a try.
I say,
It was
knowing Justin and how he plays for my birthday, I get a chance at getting wiped out.
all the attacks are coming your way.
Yep.
Little
Yeah.
adrenaline rush. I don't know. That could be positive.
21 hits for your 21st birthday.
Yeah.
I agree with
So-
Kite Sage. More like birthday bard. Am I right? You're exactly right, Kite Sage.
So as always, we're playing D&D 5e. What are we doing?
Kite Sage's joke. I'm so sorry.
Oh. So as always, we're playing D&D 5e with a few home rules thrown into the mix. We're using D&D Beyond, so if you scroll to the left-hand side of your screen, you should be able to see all the hit points and stuff like that. And last but certainly not least is the sweet Tailspire. That's all the stuff in the middle. If you don't have it, you should go and get it because it's super, super awesome. Anybody have any questions before we jump into the recap?
A friendly reminder to us, we still have not removed Clem
Oh, as the
Or sword.
warlock.
bar on the left.
That's fine.
Oops.
How much longer before I have my real permanent character anyway? Might as well keep her up there.
I think we've got at least like 3 or 4 more trial characters for you to get through before.
No, I'm gonna try not to do that.
Well, I will.
also like to point out Casey's reply to Kite Sage in chat because it was very funny if no one has noticed it.
Okay. So last time, well, 2 times ago on DM Saving Throw, the gang avenged the death of Clem by killing the shit out of a vampire named Marco. Casper got mad at me because the maps on Tailspire don't always align like real life does. After they put Marco out of his undead misery sorry, Nyx, I guess, for undead misery. But the group headed back to the Heralds of the Dawn to lay Clem to rest and give her a proper send-off. Many tears were shed, and then everyone leveled up. Last week, if you haven't checked it out, give a listen to our podcast or YouTube to hear Casey DM a short-run series about the past of the Crimson Writ. It was a lot of fun. If you were here, you all know that Janice knows what I'm talking about. Last week, they gave me the inspiration. Thank you, CJ. That's super awesome. And since I'm here, that means that I get to give myself advantage or disadvantage. And then I can give you guys advantage like I would ever do that. Everybody in chat, please keep being awesome. And Emily, you're going to be picking the person for inspiration this week.
Okay.
The last reminder before we kick everything off is please join our Discord. You can find a link to our Discord and all the other points of contact below this video. And if you're listening to this in the future as a podcast, check out the links in the description there. Since it is a time for Thanksgiving, happy pre-Thanksgiving for all of you. If you would be so kind as to give us a thumbs up, 5 stars, or whatever you can do to help us rise up in the algorithms of all the tech that's way smarter than me, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, we'll gladly take that too. And if not, that's cool too. I'm done shilling. Anybody else have anything else to say?
I do. We I forget what it's called. Basically the repose or whatever on Clem's dead body. Mm-hmm. So you have to wait a week in game before she comes back to haunt us. So
that's why you're asking. That's why you were asking if I keep track of how things are going in time.
Just wanted to throw it out there.
So, if I'm not mistaken, though, didn't we consecrate the ground?
You use that party people popper.
Yeah, so it can't come back because the ground's consecrated.
Oh. Okay, I like that better. So they have to take her corpse and move it to another site.
Yep.
And by they, it means
Prowler.
It means your boys, the Heralds of the Dawn, because that's where you guys are at.
They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they would never.
Wouldn't they?
Hattie with the natty would never, Justin.
They probably wouldn't do that. Yeah, Tom Basker, we know very little about Tom Basker, but yeah, we know our boy Tom is not gonna dig up Clem's body.
I hope he's heartbroken that she's dead. A love that never came to be.
You guys wake up and he's killed himself. There's a note that says, "For Clem."
Okay, listen.
No, this is the real reason Clem died, so that Clem and Nyx didn't have to fight over Tom Basker. Now I can pursue him unadulterated.
All right. No, for real. You guys have leveled up. I believe you spent the night here at the Heralds of the Dawn pad. What do you guys want to do?
Rest up and then go kick.
Yes, I would like to take a long rest, please.
We do that.
Please.
Okay.
So, as we're all sitting around doing the long rest tonight, Byron starts talking about, all right, so here's the deal. We were hired to go hunt down a vampire, but she didn't tell us what we were in for, clearly thinking that she would dispose of us one way or the other. My thoughts are maybe whomever hired, is it the Shattered Palm or Scorched Palm, brought them in, tried to take us out one way. We came to her because she knew that information, or at least said that she would provide it to us. What if Prowler paid her to send us on this job?
Now, I think that's a possibility. We do also have to consider she did say she didn't know what was in the park.
But didn't the vampire know? I can't remember. I thought something made it obvious that she did know what was going on. that we were hunting inside the church.
I
Someone
also
tell us something.
don't remember.
Okay, wait. I
Somebody's-
actually put notes in. I did some
it's-
notes.
Sounds like Schmemily.
Oh, I took notes not from the vampire thing, but from the Janice's birthday party one shot. Never mind.
Spoiler
I'm so
alert. What about
sorry.
all of our people who haven't listened to that? Jeez.
Listen, they'll be really excited by the title and go listen if they haven't already. So
So if my memory is correct, it almost certainly is not. I think the reason why we went to talk to Miss Davenport was because we were trying to get information on the Scorched Palms and what they were doing.
Right?
And she said, yeah, I'll help give you that information if you go check out this ooky spooky castle. But I don't think she told us anything about the vampire or knowing that the vampire was there. She just kind of sent us off to our death.
okay, she didn't. But in the notes, I quote: "Vampire was brought into the church by a local. It was a lady, Schmemily," which we found out it was her. And then it says, "Fucking that bitch Emily commanded the," and then whoever sentence that was didn't finish it.
Yeah, that's guaranteed to be
But-
my sentence, and I'm very sorry for that.
We'd either did some role or like before the vampire died or there was a ghost or something. I remember like it was like, oh no, like Emily brought the vampire here. Like she may not have sent us to the vampire, but she brought the vampire to where it was.
Right. So what if I disguise myself and I go visit Mrs. Davenport as, or Ms. Davenport as, the elf from Prowler? I'll quickly just turn into him with disguise self and just say, how is our problem resolving itself?
I like it. I will say, regardless, before we kill her, if we're going to kill her, purely for revenge, we do need the information out of her first. So let's make sure we get that.
Ooh, I want
So-
to make a joke that Winna wouldn't know so badly right now.
Also, she is the one that gave us the 1,000 gold reward for the book, right? So if
No.
Oh, okay.
That
Never mind.
was, yeah,
Io.
yeah.
Okay.
You hard
Never
down
mind.
whisper.
So we just need to get the information.
Yeah.
And so are you turning into crap, what was her names? Cavaldis or Vinyara? Like the boss or the half Triton dude?
I think I would have to go as the half Triton dude because he does most of the face to face, and
Okay.
the elf does all the behind the scene really shady stuff.
Yeah, it's Cavaldis Raganath.
What a name.
Yeah.
Yep. It's almost like I came up with it. Yes.
So,
and
I
Buckshot.
mean, if she agrees to it, then, or if she starts speaking to me directly as if she knows what I'm referring to, then I think we have a pretty good idea.
Do you know this Emily well?
And then he'll drop form and say, a little bit. We were intimate in the past when I was trying to garnish work, and that seemed like a favorable thing. I quickly found her true personality to be distasteful, and I immediately resolved it to a business-only relationship.
With that level of connection, be careful that you're not showing any of your own mannerisms that might have her find you out if she was smart enough to bring a vampire here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Winnow, we haven't met. I'm very, very suave.
Oh, really? Why'd I pick such a naive and innocent character?
I love that she's just like, oh, he is very suave. My goodness. Byron is exceptionally good at pretending to be other people. I have no doubt that even with his relationship with Miss Davenport, he should be able to fool her seamlessly.
Anything to
But
not be
I do
me.
wonder if we have,
Huh.
if we do have any other indication that the Prowler is the one that may have be working with her? Is that just a guess, or do we have some other evidence to it? If you're incorrect, I don't think that they're going to be even more enamored with us by pretending to be one of their high-ranked members.
Well, so I don't normally take this approach. I'm not usually one for violence, but I feel like if she intended for us to be harmed, we should think about taking her out of play if she's trying to also work against us.
I see.
I'm not an honestly I'm not a fan of it. I will defend myself and take out undead and monsters. I'm not honestly a fan of killing people regardless of how innocent they may be. Or not innocent that they may be.
I'm not a fan of forcibly obtaining an information, but depending on what Miss Davenport tells us, it may be an unpleasant necessity in this case.
I don't think it'd be forcing it. It's our information. We did what she asked us to.
Depending on how kind she gets, we may need to force it a bit.
Yeah. There might be a way to do this if I can think of it correctly. Let me see if I have the ability to do it.
I have an ability to do something. I have a certain spell that may be able to assist us with getting information out of people.
Is yours detect thoughts?
No, it's Zone of Truth, but still pretty good. Still good, still handy, still less tortury route.
Both of them combined would be very good. I say we try it.
With nothing but your honest thoughts. I mean, it could get us there. Zone of thoughts.
I think zone of thoughts. I think.
Well played.
Okay. Good job. I'd say I didn't misprint.
Yeah, that was a tag team if I've ever seen one.
I think I'm good with letting Byron try his normal charm. And then if that doesn't work, we try something a little bit more intense. We are assuming she's going to be where we last left her.
Usually there is a place where she conducts business. It's secretive, and normally there's an approach where people won't be seen. It's how she normally transacts with people. So I think we might take that approach first.
Okay. I'm good with letting you lead the way then. We got ambushed on the way to see her, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we might need to be a bit more secretive this time.
Agreed.
Maybe walk in the shadows.
I am not very good at disguising myself. Maybe... Is Tom Basker around? Can Tom help me?
Can you make her flush?
As you say that, Tom walks out of a fantasy shower wearing only a bathrobe.
I need a character image for Tom Basker's stat.
Yeah, it's
bathrobe.
a very short. It's like a hotel bathrobe, so like it only comes to like his hip. It's his guy's showing a lot of thigh,
Like
and
a
as he does it,
robe.
he pulls his hair up.
They are.
He pulls his hair up and he says, "What can I do for you?"
I need clothing, and you seem to not be using yours right now, so perhaps I could borrow that for a bit?
And he takes off his towel and he says, "Well, here you go."
I bet his clothes smell so nice.
Guys,
It's basically lilac.
This is much appreciated, but I need something a bit more.
Do you want to get some? I don't know how many we want. A few of the robes from the church.
yeah. I thought you were gonna ask me to do the helicopter, but I'll go grab the clothes.
She's got two if you
Well,
want.
I mean, no one's saying we weren't gonna ask you to do the helicopter.
As he walks away, he's just wiggling his butt, just propeller in the wind.
That is
The
quite an
generosity
attractive
of your
man.
church, Casper, is quite
I like how
very welcoming to guests.
I think it's there's a good chance that every member of the party is watching this happen with interest. So
Oh yeah,
good job, Tom.
this is the Tom Basker Simp Squad.
Yeah.
Listen, not only do we
I
need
saw
the
him
noodle
first.
shirts, we also need the Hottie with a Naughty fan club shirt.
Yeah.
So, Nix, you might want to be careful. Your heart might start beating again.
Ah, if that were the secret, I think that would have been far easier to discover than some of the other things I've tried. But still, I might be willing to give that experiment another go if Tom wants to come back.
He comes back. He is wearing he's wearing his clothes now, but he has all the robes that you guys would want. They're all folded up neatly, and he puts them there, and he says, do you need anything else from me?
Nix just presses a couple of fingers to her heart, and
Are you unwell? Do you need me to examine you?
no,
Very
I
unwell.
thought perhaps nothing. It was a good attempt, though. We appreciate the robes immensely. And she would very quickly slip one on and kind of make sure it's covering as much of her skin as possible. If there are, like, if I can find, like, a scarf or something to kind of, like, cover up part of her face. I don't know how many canonically blue people are in town, but I feel like Nix would be very cautious about, like, covering up as much skin as possible just in case that's a giveaway.
Okay. So you guys have all of your super secret spy gear. Do you guys want to do anything else while you're here? No? Okay.
I mean, my other thought was like we could check in with Violet Ursai because he did have that whole hand in a jar thing, but I don't know that there was more to that other than just deliver hand in jar.
Are you trying to talk to him?
We can pop in.
Yeah, let's go ask him if he has any developments and when it comes to the living body parts, the hand that was able to keep alive. So I'll just pop in with Father Ursai and if he's available, if he can see me right now.
Sure. He is in his back room, and you knock, and he's like, yes, come in.
Apologies for interrupting, Father. You and I had worked previously on the necromantic
hand.
Yeah, necromantic hand. Yeah. You and I had previously reviewed the living hand in a jar. I was wondering if you'd been able to discover anything new about it since then.
He looks at you, and he's like, it's a damnedest thing. Probably 2 days ago, it just stopped moving. And he brings it out, and the hand is now like this. Like it's an upside down. It's like if it was a spider, it's upside down.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Do you have any ideas of why it would have stopped?
No. No, I've got no.
About how long ago did it stop?
It was a day and a half, 2 days ago.
Does this line up with the time frame of us killing the kobold necromancer?
Yes.
So
Weird.
we take out one necromancer and every other thing died inside of the cave. There's a good chance that he's also the one that enabled the hand.
So the master can keep those summoned alive. So What if it's like a shared life force? What if it's a shared soul, in a way? Nyx has whipped out her notebooks and is like flipping through the pages and is like jotting down thoughts and things. Because if you remember, this was something that she had experimented with quite a bit back in the day, and this possibility is a new one. So she's just rambling a little bit, hushed to herself, hurriedly taking notes over this prospect. If that's true, then there has to be some sort of way for the soul to be split. But if you're to control multiple creatures at a time using that sort of method, then how could the original creator be expected to live much longer? They'd have to fragment their soul so heavily that they'd lose all humanity at that point.
Give me an Arcana or an Intelligence. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 12.
Okay.
12.
He sees you. He sees you working it out in your head, and he's just kind of taking it in. And he looks at you, just kind of gives you a nudge, and he's like, "It's kind of like how a lich does it, huh?"
But a lich hides their soul inside of a phylactery. This would be like a... This would need to be multiple phylacteries, living phylacteries, ones that could even be potentially competing with the souls of the items that they've been put into. It's not enough to just hide your soul inside of a stationary object, but to put it in something that has flesh, that has bone, that at one point contained its own soul itself. How in the world do you keep that locked down? I mean, theoretically you could if you had soul that was maybe strong enough, or if you had a way to completely void the body of the existing soul.
So I don't know much about the necromantic art of magic, really. My father did a lot of it, but is it his soul, or is he using the blood of a god and using the god's soul?
Are you asking me?
No,
Okay.
Iron's
Just thinking out loud.
theory crafting to Nyx because she's the necromancer.
I'm not sure. We saw him take the blood right before he died, and we know that that allowed him to have some sort of additional existence after death, but he would have been able to control these creatures before he took the Varas blood. If the Varas blood was in some way... God, I mean, that would mean he would be allowing Varast himself command over the entities of the creatures. I mean, to split your soul in a way that would be competing with your own entity and the god's presence and the existing souls that may or may not have been there. It's an incredible theory.
Well,
And it's one that we should look into.
whatever they did, it didn't work.
So, the father walks over to his bookshelf, and he's like flipping through some stuff, and he goes, here it is. And he says, here's some place to start. And he hands you a little book, and it's just on the history of liches to give you a place to start your studies.
Thank you. I will read this immediately. What is this, like 50 pages? I can knock this out in an evening. You and I will talk more about this in the morning.
It's about 100 pages, but yeah, it's gonna be a primer on liches to be able to have you start, down the path. To maybe that'll, he thinks maybe that will allow you to have some new ideas and maybe how this is working, because he doesn't understand it either.
Ooh. Boo boo doo doo boo boo. Nyx is getting more powerful and is slowly on her quest to becoming a lich.
I would take notes on whatever our undead master tried to do and learn from their mistakes. Because whatever they tried to do Didn't work in the end.
Well, it only
Can only
didn't
plan
work
for so
because
much.
he died.
Correct. I
If
thought
he
that was the whole
hadn't
thing.
died, well, sure, but if he hadn't died, if he'd simply maintained his existence, thank you, Father Ursa. I appreciate the information, and it's something that we'll have to keep an eye out for as we continue on.
Father,
Yes.
can you... Well, we have important stuff to do today. In fact, we're running late as it is, but can you follow up and send someone to go check out the shop that we got that hand from in the first place? Because that's kind of weird that they would just have this hand.
Tom, come in here. And Tom comes in and he briskly walks over. He's, yes, Father. I need you to go to the shop and investigate where they found this hand at.
Just a point of reference. I don't think anyone knows that I got that hand from a shop. Everyone else was out of the room, and Byron stuffed it into the crotch pocket and walked out of it and said, "Nope, nothing." And then just
Fair point.
pulled it out all of a sudden.
Okay,
Yeah, he
sorry.
was given that quest from
Byron, where did you
Zook?
get that hand?
I found it.
Where? Who gave you that hand?
Necromancer.
Byron, you're very suave, but I don't think that you know any other necromancers.
Oh,
Unless
I
you've been hiding something from us. Have you been hiding something from us?
no, I took it from the house. You guys were dealing with the heart, and I swapped a hand. I'll roll a
Insight,
deception
insight,
roll.
insight,
Yeah, go
do
ahead.
it. Do it.
Insight versus deception.
Shit.
I also
To
roll.
use a cantrip. Wait, I should see what that roll was.
14.
I would. Oh god, my cantrip won't help. Never mind.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
check? Am I allowed to do that as well? A 22.
Never mind. I don't even need to use it.
So you can tell that he's not being completely honest.
All right, that's normal. I don't care anymore. Let's go do the quest.
Tom's like, you didn't need me? Okay,
Sorry,
back to the shower.
Tom. You're gonna get wrinkled. Go do something productive.
Yeah. You should really dig in the yard or something.
You're
He's like,
supposed to be finding pieces of that armor. God damn it!
I already found some.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
go
he
look
did-
some more.
Just
I'm gonna
found
go-
a piece of the armor.
I'm gonna go look in the dangerous section of the city.
No,
he-
you don't have to.
he
do
walks
that.
out.
No.
No,
He walks out.
Tom is a
Just like
trained
your ugly
warrior.
counterpart.
I'm just gonna leave my knives here. I'll be right back.
Mm,
No, he takes all his
Father
stuff with him.
Ursa, I'm afraid that we
goes.
have an extremely important mission that only Tom Basker can assist us with.
In the
It
safest
mostly involves
part of the
him
city.
staying here and being hot. And just listen, we just want him on call in case we need his assistance with things.
We have a donation for the church. All it involves is him doing 1,000 crunches a day.
All right, so I would like to lead them to that alternative spot where she normally conducts business, somehow through alleyways, so that way we're less likely to be seen by those that have the itchy palm,
Okay.
scorched palm.
So you guys are headed towards the Royal District. Excuse me. You would know if this is where this place is. You'd know the back ways, but I need to get. I need somebody to, as a group for the group roll, give me. We're gonna do 2 perception checks on the way there.
I'll do one.
Okay.
A group roll?
Yeah.
What did you say?
23.
23.
We're
Okay.
taking the average, or do you just mean you only want 2 of us to roll?
Just 2 of you.
I also rolled, but
Not it.
I had a +8, and yet she rolled better than me, so whatever.
Well, no. What'd you roll?
A 10.
Okay, so you guys are walking, and Winna's head is on a swivel. She's just looking everywhere, and it's almost like she's afraid she's gonna get shot with a giant crossbow, like that was from another life. and as the three of you, the three of the rest of you start walking, you get caught up in conversation, and Byron, you're paying attention, but not as much as you could be. But you do get there without any incident. I'm gonna bring you guys to the board.
Feels like a waste of a good roll.
That was my plan.
Fine, it's fine.
Joke's on you.
Winner,
I've
have you ever been
had
to
several
this
bad
game
rolls.
All right,
Wait,
let's
this is
bring
a
you
chance
guys.
for us to get to know Winna more.
As
She
she
said her head's on a swivel. Is it just because she's never been to a city before?
Oh, don't ask her that because her player has no idea because her player created her in one day and has no backstory.
Oh, okay.
That's why her player is.
Oh, have you
working
ever
on
been to
new
a big city? And
character.
she's just like, I don't know.
So,
I
Winna,
know.
Okay, do you want to stop and get
Winna-
food someplace? I don't know.
You want to see
Winna-
me improv poorly? Go ahead, ask as many questions as you want.
Winna, you're looking around a lot. Have you ever been to a city before?
I have, but not to this one.
Interesting. Where are you from?
Yeah, where did you originate? And then how many cities have you
I'm
lived in
from
since
a
then?
faraway land called Gobbledygook because
Gobbledygook.
my player does not remember any names of any locations on this map because she hasn't looked at it for a
heard of
very
that.
long time.
I have a
Amnesia.
cousin from there. Interesting.
I've heard of that place. I've heard
Really?
that they're...
What's your cousin's
Yeah.
name?
Zip Zop.
Oh, I know many Zip Zops, so I probably don't know your cousin. It's
a
probably
common
different
name
one
out
I'm
there.
thinking of.
No, I have actually heard of that. It's on the south island of Kuala Alto.
Sorry, Justin, it's canon now.
Look at fucking Casey
Fuck.
coming in here with like, you want a real name, bitches? I got a real
Yeah.
name for you.
No,
Can you? That's where
Kuala
it's at now.
Alto is
Is a
literally
place.
is the southern island of.
A bit of an untamed area.
What's the name of the new city now? Gobbledygook.
I don't know. Could you spell that for me?
Yes, I can. I'll spell it in the campaign thing.
Let's see here. Don't let Emily name things.
As
Listen,
we
people
approach,
names, fine.
Got a different...
I will say, give me a few minutes, and if I don't come out in a couple of minutes, then you guys can come in. Otherwise, I'll come back out.
We
and-
have a sending stone, yeah? So let me know if you need help.
How
Okay.
many minutes is a couple, specifically?
2.
You see when it's like look down to herself and start going mouthing to herself.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Excellent.
3, 4.
Byron holds up 2 fingers and says, 2.
I think
She's
she's
counting down the
Anyway.
seconds.
She's, yeah.
So, you guys, this isn't a very good representation of what this house is. It is a smaller, a 3-story house. Think of kind of more of how a like a New York City house would be. It's narrow and tall, and where you guys are at right now is it's a moderately trafficked area in the Royal District, and you're coming up to the back of the house where you know there is almost like a speakeasy entrance that she uses. This is actually a map from Tales Bazaar. The author is Dan D, and it's Merchant House.
Can I have my character, please?
So as we're walking, Byron will just say, "Now you see me," and as he moves his hand in
Oh,
front, he'll
wait.
just disguise self.
Oh, you're just kidding. As he does that, Winna is going to reach out and say, do you mind? And then just like brush her hand over his shoulder and cast guidance.
No, I don't mind at all. I'm quite used to women wanting to touch me.
Okay.
And then we will head in, and
Yeah, you head up to this. It's like I said, it's a 3-story, like red brick house. This little speakeasy type door. It just there's like you put up 8 bricks and over 2, and you push a brick in, and the door just kind of slides open a little bit, allowing you into this back area of the house. As we all know, Byron loves entering through the back door.
That's canon. Can we? So, are there any windows that look out this way? Should we hide here, or is the only way to see us through the back door?
So there are normal windows in the back. You can try to hide if you want. There is stuff around. There's people walking back and forth. There is behind you. There is another building. And in front of the house, there's like some benches that you could sit on if you wanted to. There's also an alleyway off to your right that you could kind of dip down if you wanted as well.
Okay. Casper's going to lean up just against the side next to the door, kind of relax,
Okay.
or look like he's relaxing.
Okay. And Byron, just for your reference, she's on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
So, as you guys are doing what you're doing out there, you enter into a house you've been into a couple times. This is pretty neatly put together. You do notice that it appears as if it's being packed up.
Okay.
So there's stuff in boxes. There's boxes that have already been closed up and they're sitting neatly there. And as you climb up the steps into the 3rd floor, you see Emily standing there, and she is putting books from a bookshelf into a box when you come up the steps.
As I'm coming up the steps, while I'm not facing her, I will start casting Detect Thoughts as I'm walking up the steps.
Okay. So what is the distance on Detect Thoughts?
30 feet.
30 feet. So do I get a saving throw for that?
Yes. Well,
not
I
will.
will learn the surface thoughts immediately without anything. If I try to probe deeper, then you have to have a saving throw.
Okay. I rolled just in case.
Mhm.
I got a 12 in case you try to do that later. So you are probing her surface thoughts, and she's just you just keep hearing, "I've got to go. I can't believe that he survived this. I just need to pack and get the fuck out of this city. I think I've just overstayed my welcome." That's the kind of things that you're hearing as she's packing things into the box.
How would she even know?
Robe. I'm just kidding.
You hear from
You
the
don't actually
streets.
have to.
As I'm walking in, I'll just say, God, I can't remember how you spoke in prison. It was kind of
Just have 4 or 5 different accents, cram them together. That's my voice.
Ms. Davenport. How goes the job that we hired you for?
Canon Justin has to talk like this now if he's playing that character.
I'll never remember that. You scared me. Who are you?
I think this is when he will probe deeper.
Okay. So you probe deeper. Like I said, I rolled a 12. I don't know if that stops it.
No,
saving throw?
it's 15 for saving throw.
So you probe
Wait, and
deeper.
you are Cavaldus right now? Is that right?
I believe so.
Or Vinyara?
Cavaldus.
So you said you wanted to be Kilvaldus.
Yeah.
Because that was he's the face. And as you turn around, you see like the thoughts through her brain are she's startled, and then she's confused, and then it starts to click in who this character is. She's like, oh, he's the Triton from Prowler. What is he doing here? Did he find out that I cut a deal with the Scorched Palm? I don't understand. And she's just very, very confused.
We have several things that are transacting around the city, and we have utilized the Crimson Writ for many of those things. The Scorched Palm being in this town presents a problem for Prowler. Why are they here?
I do want to say, if it matters, they know that you are probing into its mind, regardless of if it saves or not.
Cool. Yeah.
It's a tricky stuff.
It's total Prowler. Like, this is total Prowler thing to do.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
She's like, what are you doing in my brain?
Answer the question, why is Scorched Palm here?
What are you talking about? You hired the Scorched Palm.
Okay. Oh, Ms. Davenport, we're very disappointed in you.
Look. And she takes like a step back. You can see she's looking around for some sort of weapon. Well, you would guess it's for some sort of weapon. And she puts her hand on a table that is getting closer to like a letter opener. Nothing that would really hurt you, but she's looking for ways to defend herself. And she says, "Look. I cut a deal with 8 and 47, and I was just sending them there so that we could help, we could help get rid of Byron. I don't know why you want him dead. I just wanted a little taste of the action."
Yes, but Mrs. Davenport, with the simplest question, you immediately just dumped who brought this group into the city, who did the hiring. I mean, for all I know, I could have been anyone, and you could have just given away our secret. Do you see how that's a problem for us?
You were in my brain. Like, you were the I don't know what's your name. You're the guy from Prowler. You're like second in command. It's not, you're under the elf guy. And she's now, as you start getting closer, she's backed up. She actually knocks over a chair, trying to get between like a desk between you and her. You can see the fear in her face. Her chest is heaving a little bit as she's starting to take quicker and quicker breaths.
It seems, gauging by your fear, that you know what we're capable of and what the issues we have here. And he'll take another step forward towards her.
She takes another step back, and she's now frantically looking. She's like, look. I have a little bit of money. I don't have it here, but I can get that for you. I'm just leaving. I'll be gone. You'll never see me again. I'm gonna end up going to Gobbledygook. I heard that it's remote and people don't know anybody there. I'll even change my name to Zip Zop.
If you think that's necessary. You do present a problem for us, though.
And she, at this point, she's now worked her way into a corner, and you can see panic go into her face.
So, the problem that we brought them here for, and the problem that is still yet to be resolved due to a failure in both plans, is that Byron is still alive. What is the next course of action to dispose of him?
I don't know. I was helping 8 and 47. They're here to kill them, not me.
Fine. Well, we seem to have lost touch after the fiasco of a market incident. Where can I reach them?
Reach who?
8 and 47.
You hired them.
I know. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. We have lost touch with them. They have gone into hiding. I'm assuming that they spoke to you since they have spoken with us. You cut a deal with them. You're treading on our territory, so therefore we're trying to find them. Where can I find 8 and 47?
They're at the Tesseract Arena.
Thank you. Do you see how this isn't an issue? You're so quick to give up other information, and that information that I ask for plainly, you seem to want to withhold. And he'll probe deeper once more just to see if she's like being secretive about any of it.
She just yells, "Get out of my head!" And she rolls fucking natural 1.
All her
Loser.
thoughts.
Yeah. So hold on. Here's the things that you can get from her brain. you know that Prowler put out a hit on Byron. She's not sure why, but she knows that he must know something that they really don't want anyone else to know, to spend the amount of money they did to bring in the Scorched Palm. 8 and 47, they are the two assassins. Odds are, I'm gonna get this right. Odds are the assassins and evens are the casters. And these two are known to be particularly grisly in how they dispatch. They often use magical amplifiers to dispatch their queries. That would make sense. That's what you guys saw with that gust that they used to shoot the ballista bolt faster.
Okay.
Yeah, they're hanging out at the Tesseract Arena, and they she was gonna get a cut of the money by helping to dispatch you, but she doesn't know that it's you.
Okay. As Byron is walking towards her, he is going to pull a vial off the back of his belt and pour it into his palm.
Okay.
And then
she slowly backs away even more. She's in a corner, but she can't do anything
well,
else.
so he's walking towards her with his hands behind his back doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And as he walks right up near her, he just extends out a hand and says, "Thank you, Ms. Davenport. You may live, and we wish to never see you again."
She puts her hand out, and just it's thank you, and she shakes your hand.
Thank you very much. Okay. That'll be all. And I'm going to excuse myself. You should probably lock your doors, especially if you think that you're fleeing from us. Where can I pick up my additional gold reserves?
She looks at you, and she says, "The Haragon at the Gilded Tortoise, or I think that's what I named it.
Okay.
The
What
hotel you guys originally saw her at."
what is the coded decipher that I need to give him?
Just tell him that the crows have come to roost.
Thank you. Byron will leave quickly, hopefully, not to raise suspicion, but also to try to get down before they start coming up.
Okay, give me a perception check as you're leaving.
Natural 20 for 28.
Okay. As you're leaving to go down the stairs, you see an oblong package that is wrapped in green with a bow on it, and there is a note on top of it in big swoopy letters, says Byron.
Okay. Okay. He'll go ahead and continue to leave.
Okay.
And then as I get out the door, I will say, okay, we need to move and hide quickly. Let's wait and watch for her to leave.
Okay.
I'm not very good at hiding. Gotta
go. She gave us everything that we needed to know, as far as my opinion, and he'll tell him about 8 and 47, about the crows coming to rest at the Gilded Tortoise, and about Prowler hiring Scorched Palm to come take us out, or at least Byron specifically.
I missed who we were supposed to talk to at the Gilded Tortoise.
It was
the Harrigan, the bartender.
The bartender?
Mm-hmm.
The Haragon?
Yeah,
What?
he's a rabbit.
Oh, okay. Rabbit person.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay, where should I hide?
He'll just cast minor illusion over the top of you and make you look like you are just corroded like a statue. Just sit there.
I like it. I can do that.
Right after you do that, are you guys all hunkered down and?
Yeah, I think we would try and take purchase or hide behind some type of crate or something, just to get out of the way, so that way she can't see us hiding when she leaves.
Sure. After about 5 or 10 minutes, you see the back door open up slightly and her head popping out, and she looks both ways before leaving completely. Once she does, you see that she has a few small bags. Like it looks like she's getting on a plane. She's got a backpack and 2 little smaller bags, and she turns and heads off in the direction of the docks.
Does she have the package with her?
Nope.
Okay. That's
Fucking missed the package thing as well. I'm sorry. What was the deal with she was carrying a package that says Byron on it?
It was like by the door when he walked out.
it's
It was
up on
for his
a
birthday.
yeah. So Byron's going to step into and say, "Okay, I'll be right back," and he'll go and test the door to see if it's locked, and if not,
Wait, are we not dealing with her?
no, we
Just letting her leave?
no, she's been dealt with. Don't worry about it.
She
Okay.
hired a hit on us.
Yes and no, but we don't have to worry about her. She's paid for that in due time, and so we'll be taken care of. I'm gonna go up and see if I can't get anything else out of her place. I noticed that there was a box up there, and so I want to take a look at that. But I also might, see if there's anything else of value in there. So you guys are all welcome to come in with me.
When it was literally like starting to look excited, like, do you need help looking around? Loot train.
Is this like a bar?
No, this is just supposed to be a regular house.
Oh,
So I just pulled a map off out of Tales Bazaar.
so this is just her house?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know that I feel the best about having her just walk away. Are you really okay with this?
So Myron cast Prestidigitate onto his hand to get rid of the item that is on there. I'm assuming that he's still wearing gloves, so it's, basically off the object of the glove. And he says, I used some very expensive reagents to make a very particular poison. I'm immune to poison, so it doesn't really affect me. For her, though, when she goes to sleep tonight, she will probably drift into madness. And I'm not, as I said, one for killing someone, but if she can fight her way out of that madness, then she, I think, will have earned her freedom. And if she fails to, then she suffers penalty.
I trust your judgment as someone who has no... well, I don't think you have a conscience. So...
I have a conscience.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like I said, this will be her, if she ever beats the madness, then she'll have earned that freedom.
I believe you. I've heard it said that whoever can bring great pleasure can bring great pain, so... if anybody, might as well be you, huh?
I do bring great pleasure, so you're right about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Byron.
So Tesseract is where we will find the Scorched Palm
It's
Tesseract Arena.
Tesseract Arena.
Yeah.
You would all know that is Donver's Hold Blast-a-Ball Arena. So I made a sport because I'm a crazy person, and that is where they play that right there.
Yo.
Oh, there's
So-
absolutely no fucking way we're not playing this goddamn game. That you
Oh
picked up.
my god.
1000% we're doing
I
this.
hate sports, but I don't hate sports. I'm not a sports person, but I am here for this.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed because it takes too many people. So
We'll
you
make a
can
team.
make a team. But Byron, you go upstairs. I hope I just sent you what it says in the card. So you get up there, and like I said, there's a small box wrapped in green paper with a bow on top of it. And then there is a envelope with the name Byron in big swoopy letters on the top of it. And I'm gonna let him read that.
While he reads that, can we loot some shit,
We would like to
please?
look around.
Let us loot.
Yep.
I mean,
hold on.
investigate for
Yep.
helpful clues about.
Let's
So-
not be fancy. Let's call
just-
it what it is. We want to loot the crap out of this place.
Give
You
me
just
presents.
You just said investigate, so give me the investigation roll.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I
You
said
want
what
all
I
of
said.
us to, or just Nyx?
Just Nyx, because she said that.
I got a 12.
I said I wanted to loot. Does that count at all?
Oh
no,
yeah, that
Loot and I are in a monogamous relationship.
I
You
just
cannot
wanna
get in
help-
on this.
No!
All the loot is mine.
all the loot are belonging to you.
Gwynna,
Oh, it
can
does
you,
not matter.
what
I
can you
just-
get for your astral projection thing? Can you use your reaction to give Nyx a bonus on this roll?
I can do guidance. What's
I'll
my
take
astral
guidance.
projection thing? Oh, I can't with my cosmic omen because I rolled an eye. So right now I can only just
Oh.
subtract.
You
our
could
people,
subtract it from
so-
her roll
Uh,
if you wanted to be the one to find the
Yeah,
loot.
but I rolled terribly, so I'm not gonna do that.
Byron will open the package.
So, inside the package is a set of bright blue nobles clothing. As you pick them up and look at them, the light almost like glimmers against them. So, if you do identify, which I'm sure you will, this is glamored studded leather armor. So it gives you +1 to your AC, and as a bonus action, you can make the armor appear as normal clothing.
Is so dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
How long does it last as normal clothing? When would it ever not be?
I just think that you can do that. Like it can either look like armor or it can look like clothing.
Oh, okay.
It's a glamour on the armor.
Does it specifically have to look like that shiny blue stuff you described, or can he like pick what it looks like?
Nope, I'll say he can once he decides what it's going to look like, that's what it'll look like.
Okay.
Immediate gimp suit. Oh my god.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Oh my
Changes it
gosh.
back. Oof.
Here is the most Byronish. Mm-mm-mm.
A good find.
So you guys find 180 silver pieces, 70. Wait, how many? There's 4 of you. 80 gold, and 2 potions of healing.
Sweet.
What was
How
that?
many?
180
So that's
silver pieces?
so 80. So 98 gold.
Sure.
then, unless we want to split it up.
I like gold. I like keeping it simple.
Well, 24 gold and 50 silver each. No,
Crest.
24 gold and 5 silver each.
Ugh,
Make it an even 25 gold. 'Cause
thank
I'm
you.
a benevolent.
Thank you.
Yeah, why'd you even give us silver?
Because I did a
I don't
random
think that's silver.
loot generator.
Oof.
Fair.
So we're starting to get. I have a lot of gold. Over
Are you-
800 gold.
How much gold do you have? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Or you don't
Over
have to
800.
I'm just.
Real quick, who's taking the healing potions?
I think.
Casper, I think you should take one.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
And then I think the rest probably should reside with you, Nyx.
Sounds good. Thank you for the presents, Justin.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right.
Thank you, DM. Thanks,
We-
Dad. We
I
like the
think
gifts.
combined, we have a lot of gold. We should consider how we were going to use it.
Listen, you think you have a lot of gold. I have more gold than you do.
Okay.
I'm a hoarder of this stuff.
Good
okay?
job.
You've done
Well,
more
you
shopping
did-
than I have.
You did get to take all the gold from a previous life, so it is
I-
convenient to roll it over.
I would like to point out, just so you guys remember, at some point you do have to buy passage somewhere else if you're going to do that mission.
Yep.
So don't go out and spend all your money is all I'm
You-
saying.
Remind me
We
what
have an
mission that
idea.
was.
That would be going to get the fancy lance.
And we assume that we
yes.
asked at some point how much the passage would be, or do you want us to play that out?
Well,
By-
Byron would have an
Byron-
idea.
yeah.
Byron would know.
Byron has a contact that he has yet to speak with.
Byron
Get a
also owns a
discount.
super secret shipping company. He ought to have an idea off the top of his head of what this is going to cost.
He does.
Does he want to share with the class?
Byron's
I
secret
mean,
messages.
let's ask this, Justin. Do you already have those figures in your brain,
do.
or okay?
Yep. No, I do.
So, working out
so
with
there's-
Vasco da Gama, how much would he probably expect that to do?
There's two ways of getting there. There is airship,
Mm-hmm.
which is 250 gold per person,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Jeez.
there is a regular ship, which is 50 gold per person. The airship will get you there in 3 days. The one by sea will get you there in 7 days.
And the one by
Listen.
sea has lots of opportunity for fun battles out on the ocean.
But an
Yes, but also,
airship.
you
would
know
also-
that I'm a bitch who loves an airship, all right?
And you would also know that there
So
are
steampunk.
airship pirates. So
Hell yeah.
So when we're going to sea, we could get attacked by regular pirates,
and
And
in the
airship.
air,
but,
yes,
but also the ones in the air can attack us when we're on the
That's
water too.
true.
Actually,
so half
honestly-
the threat traveling through an airship.
Yes.
Listen, we're not going now, but I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
I'll go along with what everyone else wants, but I am absolutely willing to throw down 250 gold to go on a
And
freaking
and-
airship.
if the pirates attack us in the air, that's a free airship that we get.
I
Mhm.
like
Because we're
how you
obviously
made
gonna
it
kill it.
So
200 gold more expensive, and we're all like, who cares? It's an airship.
Mhm.
2 for air and 2 by sea. Is that what we're?
Oh my god, can you not?
But actually, let's fuck this whole campaign. Let's get an airship and just give people airship rides for 200
Let's
gold.
just-
We'll
No, let's just
Undercut.
become the Sky Pirates. I don't want to work a job transporting
kinda
people.
cliche.
I want to be the Sky Pirate.
I'm,
Why not both?
I don't care. Here's the thing. It can be a cliche, but also, have you done it before?
We went from
Honestly,
Pokemon
have
badge
you?
collecting to let's just kill people and throw them off an airship.
Excuse me, but the Pokemon badge collecting has not gone away.
It has absolutely not gone away.
Absolutely not.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. And right now, my true cause is to get every single goddamn badge in this fucking city until they worship me like a god.
So should we go to the arena and face down the people that are wishing to kill us?
Yes. Blazo Ball! That's what it was called, right?
last of all.
Blast of all.
That's it. We haven't played it yet,
Blast of all.
okay?
Well, I'm thinking that maybe we play after we murder the people who are trying to kill us.
Or possibly, do we spend some of our cash to bulk up a little bit, and then we go kill them?
We can do that as well. I'll
But
know.
it was a good time because we did just long rest and have.
I mean, we did just long rest. We also do have a lot of money, and these guys are probably pretty big and beefy.
Okay.
And I know we have one of our members who is also big and beefy, but
Byron kind of
Yes,
flexes a
so
little bit.
yes.
Winna like looks at herself like, oh. Hey Justin,
Yes,
is there like a Danvers Hold home team for Blasto Ball?
there
Oh
is.
my god, yes.
What are they?
So hold on.
I'm
The
sorry.
the team the local regional teams. There is the North Bampton Displacer Beasts.
Will you be able to put these in chat after you read them? Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
The local team is Toralaw's Yetis, and their mascot is Yeti Spaghetti. He's a light blue and gold with a Yeti with a superhero pose. There's the Shale Beach Krakens, the Churamore Satyrs, and then there's another team that's not where you're going to, and that's the Danvers Hold Magus.
The local team is the Yeti Spaghetti team.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Byron will rep for Shale Beach.
He will.
Yeah, that tracks.
In whatever jersey that Casper chooses to purchase, on the back of it, he's going to change the wording to read "not a cop."
Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna get a jersey when we go. I guess we have to fight people first, but when we go, I'm.
Hold on.
I have to remind us, I forget if I said this. This is a group of trained assassins.
Yes.
So, I mean, maybe if they don't get the drop on us, will be easier, but this is not going to be easy at all.
I'm okay with that.
Should we spend some of our money before we fight them to get an upper hand?
Sure.
Okay.
When I say it, I get a wishy-washy answer. When Casper says it,
What
we're
did you
like,
say?
yes,
Yeah.
great plan.
Oh.
Nick said
I
it
would've
before
agreed.
that, and I also said
I'm
yes
sorry.
to that as well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
just don't-
fine.
I don't listen
we'll
when
just
Nick
defer. No, it's great. No, Casper, please lead us to our
Okay.
fearless leader. Go for it.
I detect no animosity, so I'm going
There's
to continue on.
absolutely no budding resentment happening here.
It's not budding at this point, let's be honest. It is a full-grown tree.
Oh, that's true. I think last game I flat out said I was gonna punch you in the face or something to that effect.
You would break your hand.
Oh, what is? Why? Why is this happening? I don't know. I had a moment where I was like,
your
is
imminent
Nick
anger?
secretly jealous of Casper? Is that what's happening here? And it's just coming out in the form of like, ugh, Casper.
Well, you figured that out and you let me know, and then
Gotta do a
let's
little
go
soul searching.
buy some stuff. At least some
All
more potions of healing. DM, how many potions of healing can we drink before we get sick? Is that a thing?
I mean, it would probably make more sense to drink a bigger potion instead of just little ones.
Does it?
I mean, I would think you'd have to drink a lot of them.
Okay.
You're drinking them and they're healing you at the same time. So,
are we able to? Okay. Are we able to find a potion shop that has more than just the basic healing potion?
Flash that has other magic items, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, there's pretty much anything that you could want here, obviously within reason. If it's something too crazy, we're gonna make you roll a percentile dice to see if they have it there. But there, where you guys are going?
I want a +1 shield.
Yep, that would be.
That's honestly the exact same thing that I was thinking.
Hold on. I don't know where my shops list is at.
I know in the past I canonically said that I didn't want to carry a shield because it was ugly, but I really like the AC boost, so canonically Nyx carries a shield.
You got the chitin armor, right? That finished before. Okay.
Yeah. My fancy carapace, my scale mail.
Honestly, all of us should just have +1 shields.
So
I mean, why
here's my dilemma. I am too new to this to be able to come up with magic items that I want on the fly, so I do better with options given to me and selecting from those options. I'm so sorry.
Plus
Fair.
1 and 2 items is what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's gonna be the easiest, like.
But what special stuff?
Special stuff can come with time. And right now, we're more just trying to buff up and then get to this game before we totally run out of time.
Yeah, so there's going to be shops there. If you're looking for +1 shields, they will definitely have them there. +1 shield.
So yeah, so Winna, I think that for you, getting something like a. Oh, hang on a tick. I have. Do I have studded leather armor? I do not.
I might have. Wait.
No,
Whatever.
you don't.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of a different thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's like if I have anything that I can just give to your character that's like, here, this is at least stronger than what you have. And I don't think that I do.
What would
I have all.
What would what?
Never mind.
Okay.
What do you want us to do, DM? You want us to roll or what?
So okay. So a. Sorry. +1 shield. Let's see. This is saying that a +1 shield is 175 gold.
Really?
It's actually saying 100 to 500 gold. I chose 175 because you guys like to haggle.
I
No,
do like
it's
to
a-
haggle. So what can I roll to make
no,
that go
I don't
down?
want to turn this into a haggling thing. It's going to be 112 gold piece.
Please. Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah, done.
This is from 2016, so it is what it is.
What do you want us? Can we just buy that?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I already just took it out of my inventory.
So what was it, 112? You said?
Yep. Because that's what came up when I typed in cost +1 shield D&D.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Which probably should be much more than that, but it is what it is.
I
What's up, Byron?
I'm looking for a basically 2 magic scrolls.
Okay. What level?
Level 3.
Let's see here. Level 3 magic scrolls. We're gonna say they're 300. This says uncommon spells are first to third, and they're 100 to 500 gold. So they're gonna be 300 a piece.
Okay. I'm going to pick up, if they're available, Liamon's Tiny Hut and Water Breathing.
Okay. So the I rolled a natural 1 for the tiny hut, so they do not have that, but the water breathing was.
Okay. All right. Then I'll spend 350 and put that into my spell book.
Cool.
Okay, I don't want to flex, but my AC is now 20.
Oh, thanks for telling me. So now
Which
I know
is-
what I need to lie about.
Which is super fun, but
Wow.
also I like. Here's the thing, that's fucking
There's an
great,
arm
but also
thing.
I hang out in the back and I don't get hit by shit. So
You got a shield
I'm
now,
not
though.
mad about it,
Get
but
in
I'm
there.
Like, fuck, I guess I got it. Yeah, I gotta get in there more.
My
Huh?
AC's 22. God damn it.
Gotta make it worth it.
That's not
Your
what's
AC's
going on.
22. You
20
beefy
as well.
boy. Oh my god.
20 as well.
Oh, okay, okay. Hell yeah, Casper.
Can
Alright, what else you guys want?
Take.
How much would some studded leather armor cost? Just regular studded
80
leather
gold.
armor.
There you
Byron will give you his studded leather gold or studded leather.
For 84 gold.
No, I don't need any
Do
gold.
you
But
want gold for it?
no.
Oh, thanks.
When it
Well,
In
thank
that
you.
case,
Oh, you can use shields. Take my shield.
just a regular shield.
Yeah,
Yes.
regular shields.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will add those in a second. May I ask the cost of 2 things, because I gotta decide which one I want. A +1 light crossbow or a +1 spear.
Alright.
Here's the thing. I'm thinking crossbow, if only because we know that one of them is going to be a spellcaster who's going to be a wily little bitch.
You're right. I might not be able to do a crossbow. I might have one and not actually be able to use it. I don't remember.
No, you have a crossbow. You can use it.
Okay.
Let's see
I
here.
don't remember these
What are
things.
you, a
These are
ranger?
fun, though.
You can use
I'm a
crossbow.
no, I'm a druid.
Oh, then
You can still use
There's
it.
like weird limits too.
Alright.
No,
So-
What do you
I don't
mean
know.
there's
Yeah.
weird limits? You're fine.
So this is saying, obviously it's a different site, but it's saying that
Who's our expert?
Oh, it is
Dramatic scholar.
Dramatic scholar. Dramatic scholar.
Hey,
How
dramatic
much
scholar, you want to come in and save the day?
Is it 500 gold? Because that's what it's saying here.
Oh,
D&D
okay.
magic items do cost a decent, or D&D 5e rather, do cost a pretty good amount.
So this is saying it's 500 gold.
Oh my god. It has metal, so a druid can't wear it if you're
Okay,
following
but
normal 5e
on
rules.
D&D Beyond,
That's-
it says that they can wear studded leather, though, is the thing. So I wonder if there's some studded leather that doesn't have.
There is studded
I
leather
know.
that does not have metal in it. Studs don't have to be made of metal. They can be made of
Yeah.
bone or wood or anything.
Or Tom.
Because studded leather is on the druid page as a thing, or else I wouldn't have bothered.
I'm
Made
glad
of-
Casey got that one.
Made
It's
of
the
Tom.
it's the crossbow that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was
It's a
distracted though.
martial
What were the costs of the two things?
He's more studded prune at this point because he can't get out of the shower.
He just keeps. It's 500 gold for both of them, each one. So whichever one you want, it's 500 gold.
A light crossbow.
You cannot use a crossbow.
No, I know. I saw
Womp
that.
womp.
I just figured out.
Which I think is fine. But maybe I'm confused about druids.
What did I ask about the spear?
Plus
Is it
one
plus
spear.
one? Is it
We're spending too much time on this.
One last question. One last question. Is a +1 scimitar, which I can use, I already know, or quarterstaff cheaper?
They're all gonna be 500 because I'm not googling anymore.
You can use both a spear and a light crossbow. They're both simple weapons.
I don't want either of them.
Okay, fair.
I wanna
Well,
save
take
my money.
the studded armor.
Yeah,
Take
there
the
you go.
shield. And you've got a fair amount of spell slots. So, I mean, if you want to use ranged weapon and just use those, I think that's a solid choice. You don't need to get a +1 weapon unless you want to.
Just turn into a bear and attack things.
Yep.
It's good. It's a good call. You have max CR of what, a quarter?
So wooden round
This level?
buckler. How about that?
I remember I have to look. I gotta add these first.
Oh, max CR of a half. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's higher than that.
God, you'd think I'd be more familiar with druids. I played a druid for like a year and a half.
It's
And I already am
you
just like,
can
how do druids work?
Well, they don't fly before level 8. We know that.
We know, listen, if we know one thing about druids, we know that you can't fly until level 8, all right? Justin, trying to get out of here flying before your time. Okay, so I actually
You guys
have a
figure out what
list.
you're doing here?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Going to fight.
We're gonna
Emily,
gonna
I'm
hunt
gonna
down
shoot
our
you a
people.
couple of creatures. I actually had like a little cheat sheet from when I played a druid with a bunch of like creatures listed by CR.
There's
so I'll shoot
there's
you a couple names if you
actually
need 'em.
on your character sheet, I believe it's under notes. There is a list of all of them that you can be.
Oh, I love that.
It is not under notes, but I will look around.
Yeah.
gameplay wise, getting back onto
Back on
the,
track.
mission at hand.
You don't want to
Uh,
keep talking about this
we
for
should-
another half hour?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. The perhaps Byron and maybe Winna, if she transformed into an animal, should do some reconnaissance, maybe up ahead before we dive into it.
I think we could probably do that.
I'm worried
Sky
about us
itself,
splitting up
and
even
then-
more.
Nix and I can stay a little bit back.
But close enough to step in if anything happens, right?
We have the sending stones. We won't
Byron,
be-
don't forget to use your sending
dark.
stone if anything happens, okay?
Byron reaches into the front of his crotch and pulls out this purple
Okay.
rock. I have it. I was just showing.
Keep it nice and warm.
But
So-
don't remember to use it, please.
Oh, I'm anything I keep here I use quite frequently and well.
Byron. she actually rests a hand on his shoulder. Honestly, I'm worried about you going ahead. Even if you take Winna with you, just don't get caught with the two assassins without us. It's going to be enough of a difficulty trying to take them down with the four of us.
I think we will go to the top of the stairs, scout them out, and then come back and pick you guys up.
And
So-
everybody, this is probably going to be one of the hardest things we've done. This is a group of trained killers who are trying to kill us actively. So, even
Yes,
before
yes.
we see them.
You keep saying that. Byron will.
Which part are you being condescending about, Byron? I need to know.
All of it.
Okay.
So Byron, who are you transforming as?
I think I will turn into Carmax.
Yeah, it's a callback.
Interesting choice, but I like it.
Nondescript, pretty unnoticeable. I'll look. I'll. I'm not gonna have Winna change into anything. I'm just gonna head up to the top of the stairs and try and peek around and see if I can spot them.
Yep. So to give you an idea of what's going on here, put these in here. So this isn't a real good representation of what is going on with this sport. The games are played on an 80 by 60 court. It is a closed, it's a closed area, and what happens is like the walls are see-through, and the players are able to at specific times from their bench actually turn the entire arena, like where they play, from being like this to either the right or the left, and they can do that a couple times a game. There are 9 players to a team, 6 on the field, 2 subs and a cleric in case they get hurt. Each player can choose from a list of spells to be able to use one time during the game, and you get a spiritual weapon to help defend the goal.
Wow. I know someone familiar with that.
Yep. So there are some other stuff that I have that I can put into chat for people to know, but that's all you really need to know right now. Right now, it is, as I said, the Shale Beach Krakens and the Turalaw Yetis that are playing right now. As you guys walk into the arena, it is jam-packed with a bunch of drunken people cheering for their local teams. You see people wearing the it's like a hockey jersey material, but almost like a basketball jersey, no sleeves. And that's what you see when you walk in there.
Okay, is there any place obviously selling jerseys? Is there a merch stall set up?
There is a merch stall. There's a place to buy food. There's some richer people that look like they're eating some different stuff. But yeah, so we got going on there.
Well, Nyx immediately recognizes that we stand out, and in order for us to disguise it a little bit more, she will go ahead and just head over to the merch stall and pick up a couple of jerseys for the crew.
So they have...
It's the Yetis versus the Shale
Krakens.
Beach whatevers.
Krakens, yep.
Krakens.
Yep.
Oh god,
so
how do I get in? Oh god, where's the entrance?
just pick yourself up and... where are you at right now?
I went up because I didn't see a way in through the front.
Oh, here, ready?
What are these,
I'm gonna grab
a
you.
door? I don't
Here,
think that
ready?
these are doors.
There you go. Go on this way.
Ah, thanks. All right, perfect.
So there's foam fingers. There are those like clappy sticks they use at basketball games. The jerseys are 50 gold a piece. If you want a name on them, they are 75 gold. Yep. There's there's concession stands. There's...
Byron
I
just
recognize this is a stupid use of money, but I'm doing it. I'm buying jerseys
you
for the
getting?
crew.
Oh, so
yeah.
kind of you.
That's a good idea.
That's
I need mine an extra
200.
large.
200 precious gold.
Byron
Yes,
just
I
glamour armors over to the Shale Beach Krakens.
appreciate it, but no. You've got an actual fucking jersey. We're keeping this. This is merch. This is building memories in action.
I'm creating a jersey right now for. Okay.
But I will say, I do not pick out jerseys for all of us on the same team. So very distinctively, we've got Shale Beach for let's say Byron and Nyx, and then the Yetis for Casper and Winna.
Thank God I wanted the Yetis.
Excellent.
Awesome. So you would know that the Shale Beach Krakens, Ugra, the deep one, is the mascot, and then Yeti Spaghetti is the other guy. So they are very snazzy. They fit you perfectly. What else you want to do?
I'd like to try to spot 8 and 47.
Okay. So
Did I get a good idea of what they looked like by detecting her thoughts? Like, did I get an image at all? Like when she thought of them?
That's a very good question, and you get inspiration for that. I gotta find my notes.
Already regretting not getting jerseys that say 8 and 47 on them, just so we could be like, we're here. Rooting for our murderers. What's
No,
good?
be honest. You're regretting not getting the number 69 on Casper and Byron's jerseys.
or one of you is 4 and the other one's 20.
My mind. Ayo.
So 8 is a female wood elf. She's about 6'3". She's got almond-colored skin to match an almond-shaped face, but she has a jagged scar. It's going from like her hairline the whole way down to her chin. And she, when she was seen, she was wearing dark wizard robes, but they were almost chameleon-y, right? So it wasn't just like black. It was hard to keep your eyes on. The other one is a man, number 47. He is a male. A human male. I apologize. He's about 5'8". He's got like ruddy colored skin, and it's just stretched across like a lumpy face, which could only be described with a weaselly mustache, just like a real not very filled in mustache. It looks like he's like a 14-year-old boy, but he's a 26-year-old man, and it's like not really fully filled in. He was wearing a dark cloak with studded leather armor.
Okay.
Do we see them on the field?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
You do not see them on the field. It is a very pitched battle that's going on. It is 8-8. This games go to 17. So the crowd is very, very into the fact that it's a close game. Let me get some perception checks.
11.
20.
14.
Okay. So everybody but Casper seems to really be getting drawn in by the game. But Casper, you see 2 people, and they appear to grab another person and drag them down the stairs. No, I can't find the stupid stairs. So they drag them down the stairs into through like a door that you didn't see there before. They just kind of grab this person. It looks like a gnome. They just grab him.
Where are the stairs?
The stairs. I think it's actually the stairs you guys used to come up.
Sweet.
This is why I need to do my own maps.
And we follow them back down.
Mission accomplished, boys. Okay, I'm going to say do stepping stones work like one use both ways or one use per stones per day, regardless of who used them?
I think you speak into it and then it blinks on the other side and the other person can pick it up and read it. And then they can send a message back if they need to.
Okay, but then you can't send a message to me until the next day.
I don't know.
Is that how it works?
DM can choose.
Okay.
I'm
'Cause
sorry, one more time.
Okay. So, sending stones. How many times per day can we use them?
All the time.
I don't think it's all the time. It doesn't say
Raw,
on it.
it's just once per day.
Whoa.
then-
Okay, I've been ignoring that rule for years.
Yep, then that's how we'll do it. We'll do it once per day.
Okay. And then, okay. Because okay. Do I know where Byron is right now? Or has he just completely melded in with the crowd?
I'm not sure what you guys were doing. You were looking around for stuff, and they were watching the game.
Byron came up the stairs and he wasn't necessarily concerned with the game so much as he was just browsing the crowd. But from his vantage point, he didn't see anything. So you knew I was just going to be near the stairs, the top of it.
Okay, if I look around quickly, who can I see from my team near me?
Who can you see from your team? Let's see here.
Our group.
Well, you see that Casper's to your, Nyx is to your left. You see that Byron is over. Can you see the light right here?
Yes.
Okay, so Byron's over here, by where the light's at. Right, you can see him over there. And I don't know where Winna went. Oh, Winna's over behind you.
Okay.
Move her,
I'm
though. That
going
was an
to-
ambiguous spy I chose.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to go over to Nyx and say, I know I could see them on the map. I just wanted to make sure my character could see that.
Yep.
I'm going to go over to Nyx and say, hey, can you go tell Byron? I saw some suspicious folks going down the stairs where we last were. So I'm going to go by the stairs. Can you bring him over?
Oh. Yeah. Doesn't that lady look just like me? Like, she
What?
looks just like me. Like,
Okay.
but like, we could be like twins.
That's
right?
really actually
Like,
weird.
if I were alive, like, couldn't we?
Okay, I'm going to leave you to figure that out.
Yeah,
but
no,
we-
Byron, right. No, I'll
go
get it.
tell Byron.
No, for sure.
Okay, but actually do that.
Right, yes. I'll go off to find Byron.
Winna.
You have the sending stone. You can just
I do. I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, but apparently we can only use it once a day.
That's-
Whoops. Whoops.
Winner,
Yes.
winner.
Can you come with me? I think we got a lead on our other folks we're hunting.
Oh, where are we going?
Literally right over here.
Did you find better seats for the game?
That's not why we're here. And no, I don't think we have any seats.
Hmm.
We didn't buy any tickets.
Shame.
Sorry.
Are we just standing like right here? Right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Byron, I have news from Casper. I've already forgotten what it was.
Byron pulls out the sending stone. Hey, she forgot what the message was. What are we supposed to? What are we supposed to do?
I think it was,
You
it was
just-
something about
Minna
the
just sees
assassin.
Casper just like have whiplash and go, what? It was 5 seconds ago. Jesus.
I was heavily
Oh.
invested in
Byron's
the
just
visual
staring at the
gag,
stone, waiting for it to turn purple.
Come to where I'm at over by the stairs where we went up. I think I found a lead for our people.
Okay, and he will head that direction.
Casper is just staring at Nyx the entire time. They are
But
watching.
Byron, doesn't she? She looks just, I mean, twins.
Yes, that's
That's what I
wonderful.
would look like if I weren't blue.
Except she's human.
And she looks at you and she says,
Pity to her.
Miss, could you please get out of my way? I'm trying to watch the game.
Oh, yes. Of course. What jersey is she wearing?
She is wearing the Yetis.
Go team. Girls support girls. Go Yetis.
Aren't you wearing a kraken?
Yes.
Oh shit, am I? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I knock her drink out of her hand. Whatever.
Roll for initiative.
Is
No.
she gonna fight me?
She is no, but there are
She
guards
can
everywhere.
fucking try.
There are guards
Oh,
everywhere.
We've seen worse.
There are
things.
consequences for our
Snack
actions.
dispute. Not here. There's.
Byron runs to the stairs and says, "What? Do you see them?"
There's a group of people that went down the stairs that I think are important because the DM described them. So, I think we should go check them out.
All right, I will head down looking for 8
They
and
had
47.
a gnome that they were taking. I don't know if by force, but they didn't look like guards. So
I'll head down looking for 8 and 47.
Don't think that a gnome is one of our would-be assassins, but
So you head down the stairs, and you see to your left that there is an opening where there wasn't before.
Okay, I'll
And this
step in.
This leads you to underneath the arena. As you walk in, the floors are all sand. To your right, there appears to be, you would guess, the locker rooms. Over top of the door closest to you says away, and the door farther away says Yetis.
Okay.
There is straight ahead from you. There's a where you can actually see the back of the goal for the field. If you go straight ahead, that turns to the left, and then behind you, that bears off to the right.
Since the floor is sand, do I see scuffled movements where it looks like somebody's being forcibly pushed in a direction?
Give me an investigation roll.
can I assist?
You can.
I assist.
25, natural 20.
Okay. You see that it looks like they were taken in this direction over here.
Byron heads off that direction.
Okay. As you head off that direction, there is another hallway that leads straight farther down that's going to bear onto the right. The way that everything else is set up, it looks like this is just a circuit underneath the stadium. As you're heading down this path, give me another perception.
While everybody, or just
Yeah, everybody can give me a perception check.
25.
what? Nice. A 3. Because while we're doing it,
20.
Casper says to Byron, "Should we do the dungeon crawl maneuver where you go ahead and clear
Yeah.
the traps before?" Okay.
Let me look for them and find them.
So over here,
Mm-hmm.
you notice the wall isn't quite matched up the way that it should be. Give me an investigation check, or yeah.
20.
Okay. As you're looking, it doesn't seem as if it is trapped or anything, but it does appear that these rocks could be opened in some way that's not there. And after looking through, you do find, like, just like at the other house, you find a brick that you can push in, and the wall.
Do the footprints go to this area, like to the spot?
When you were looking, it does seem like somebody was being dragged in this direction with the 25 that you guys got earlier.
Okay.
there
Byron.
is nothing that I want more for us to find these assassins and have them challenge us to a game of Blast It All.
I just want to kill him.
Blast it all. Blast the ball.
God, Blast of all. Oh, that's all I want.
That would be amazing.
Rearrange and open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and when you open the door, you hear, "What the fuck? Oh shit!" And this section over here where the door, this little door at the bottom over here,
Mm-hmm.
see in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
that closes down and you see it spin tight. This room is not what you would expect in an arena like this. It looks like it has been retrofitted to allow people to do stuff with magic. There are empty vials. There are random books on different things about magic. And that's what you see in here.
Okay. We do need to go after him if we can unlock the door. Byron, while he's letting Casper work on that, is going to try to figure out if there's anything in here worth looking at.
Stealth mode.
Ooh, wait.
Okay.
Where is it? Where is it? Will Hulk mode require a strength check?
Yes.
But just a strength check?
I mean, that athletics check.
Justin? No, just a strength check.
It is going to be an athletics check, yes.
Never mind then.
Do you have an ability that applies to just strength checks?
To my knowledge, yes. I
Yes.
haven't the enhanced ability spell.
Always just spell slot on me.
Oh, that applies to a strength-based check, I think is what you're talking about. But I do already have advantage, so
Never mind.
sorry.
Just be so
But
cool. No,
good
it's
idea.
fine, it's fine.
I'm already cool. I don't need your coolness.
Okay, so Casper's just gonna try to yank the door off whatever hinges it's on.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
While he's doing that, the rest of us are going to loot the room and look for things that might be of importance.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
So I don't know what he got.
15.
A 15. You are pulling your hardest, and you cannot seem to be able to get that open.
Oh. Alright, might need a group effort. Do you need a hand, Casper?
I'd like to make another check when I can.
Okay, so you're over there, and you guys just hear him grunting aggressively, and you're all you're all looking around. You find you find schematics of the city, and it looks like this is where they were planning their attack on you guys originally. You roll it out, and you see that it was actually, there was a couple different places where they were looking to get you. They just happened to get you in the place that they did. If you would have gone in two different ways, at some point they had set up some other stuff to get you there too. And it looks like this is where they're making their plans to get you guys. There isn't really much else in here that's going to help you unless you want a couple of textbooks about magic. It's not going to give you any bonuses or anything. It's just magical text.
There's no spell books in here that could potentially have spells in them.
Nope, there's no spell books in here. However, that would make sense. Because as you found out when you probed her brain, it talked about these guys not using spell books so much as using like amplifiers to be able to put spells into.
Okay.
Would these books on magic have inherent value?
They're probably worth 10 gold apiece.
Byron will turn his attention to the door that spun, and having seen it spun, is there anything I can look at or assess the door to see if I can unlock it in any way from this side?
Yeah, you're looking at this and you're seeing that it's just a big fancy lock. So you would need to be able to try to I guess it would be sleight of hand to do lockpicking?
Oh, I have thieves' tools.
Oh, you have thieves' tools? Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Can I try one more time? Before
Yeah, I'll let you try one more time.
I just
Why
rolled
not?
a 5 last time.
I'll let you try one more time.
Okay. Oh my
that was-
god. I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18.
Yeah.
What'd you roll, Byron?
16 on Thief's Tools.
So, you are straining to get it, Casper, and Byron sees what you're doing and comes over there and starts to get in there to undo the lock. And as he does, you're able to just rip this open, allowing you to see a entry down to below.
Can you demonstrate the Hulk noise Byron would make upon ripping the door open, please?
I'm not
Byron
Byron,
with
so
me?
he's gonna have to do it.
I meant
I think we need
Casper.
I think we need the Hulk noise, and then I think we need the
It just
excitement
flies-
noise from Byron seeing this
it-
display of strength.
It flies back and clangs against the wall like a.
He's literally
cymbal.
speechless.
Okay, two questions.
Mhm.
One, does him throwing this door against a wall, is that something that we should be worried about?
Byron's not.
Probably has a dent.
Is there enough noise from the game covering the Casper's noises that it's a non-issue?
I would like to know who is standing right there.
When the door is open. Well, I mean, I picked the lock and he ripped the door up.
So Byron was probably closest. I
Winner,
only
are
moved.
you going first?
Byron's gonna go in first, yeah.
Winna seems really eager to jump down the hall.
I thought it would be a cool drop down the hole, and it's just ground.
So just tell me who's right in front of the, right in front.
Well, Byron's in.
So it's
wherever I don't know. It's however we're positioned. Casper's ripping the door up, and Byron's undoing the lock. So
okay.
you figure that out.
Okay.
However that applies to you.
So you fling this open, and I asked that question because it doesn't really matter. Because as you open the door, a fireball shoots out.
Can I counterspell
Everybody
this?
gets plus. Oh, good question.
Yes, you can.
Guess what spell I picked up in my level 6 ability? Counterspell.
Oh, no, that was a different thing.
Okay.
I have a different one.
Get it.
So, do you need to do anything
There's just-
to counterspell fireball?
Is it
or
a
just
level?
happen?
Is it a level 3 fireball?
It's a level 3 fireball. Yep.
It's countered.
Well.
So you see this red thing fly out. I already gave you inspiration. Brad gave you double inspiration there. But you counter this fireball, and we're going to start combat next week because it's already 10:52.
Honestly, thank goodness, because if we had started today, I would not remember.
Now,
what
in the
our situation
interest
was.
of being nice to the DM, would you like to make a roll for the enemies while you still have inspiration?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm going
Ooh.
to give my my inspiration to someone else, and then Emily can pick. But I'm going to give my my inspiration to Dramatic Scholar because of the knowledge of the rules that I don't have.
Dang it! That's what I was gonna do.
Fair. That's fair.
No.
Dramatic Scholar gets double inspiration.
You know what? I'll allow it.
No,
Double
I
inspiration.
no, it's okay. I can find someone else
For-
because I absolutely missed Kite Sage referencing Animal Crossing in relation to looting earlier in chat, which I love. So
Y'all loot like someone visits an island in Animal Crossing. All trees chopped, all rocks
missed that
broken,
too,
no
but that's-
survivors.
So
That's
I
really
will
good.
get inspiration to Kite Sage since Dramatic Scholar's already covered for exactly the reason that I was going to give it to him. So
Awesome.
Well done, guys.
So next,
Can we, before we totally take out of the game, I know that we're rolling inspiration. Do we see what we're rolling? I mean, do we see if they're like ahead? Like, I'm guessing that it's just like that fireball came from the mage.
Well,
Yeah,
and this
well,
is
let's
not-
ask this.
assume we see
Do,
that.
do you have the
It's
battle
a
map set up?
I'm curious if it's like, it's like, what are we fighting? But I guess it's just 2 assassins, and I shouldn't question it further than that.
If you look at the map that I just put in, I need to drop Nyx.
Oh.
So you guys aren't here right now, but this will just give you an idea of what is going on.
Ooh. So I'm getting the sense that they're not gonna battle us in a game of
Nah,
Blast. Okay.
Where he said we don't have a big enough team.
because we can't
So, yeah,
murder. We can't
remember-
murder people out in the field.
It's 9 people, 6 on the field, 2 substitutes, and a cleric to heal people who are hurt.
Okay, well, look, I'm the cleric, so we've already got that part down. And if we convince the 2 of them that we're friends, not foes, then we've got 6 out of 9. And you'll
Here's-
just 6
Peek
people
our-
on the field.
Peek
point
our
is-
head down into the hole, like, hey, do you guys want to join our team?
Do you guys come out play, please?
Justin, if we can't beat them playing Blastoball, we would like to formally request a game of Blastoball in our future.
Sure. I mean, I have most of the rules here. So we
Byron's,
can definitely do that.
Byron's jumping in the hole. He's like, we can hire a team later.
Yeah.
All right, it's locked
So-
in. It's canon. It's happening.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys can sponsor your own Blastoball team in the future when you have enough
I
money.
fucking will. I will. We'll make it happen.
Sponsor ourselves.
Listen, I can raise up some baddies. I'll make the rest of the team if we have to.
Mascot for it. That'd be so great.
So I want to thank everyone who stuck around for all the tomfoolery tonight. We were full of extra tomfoolery, and I also want to just say happy Thanksgiving to all of you, out there, because it's always a fun time to get to eat way too much and have a reason for it, as opposed to every other day when you don't have a reason for it. So have a happy Thanksgiving. We really appreciate all of you for just being here.
Question for the public before we say goodbye. Correct me if I'm wrong, but next week we are flipping back to the one shot for a week, right?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Not after all.
My work got pushed, and I can send you about that. It's probably going to be the 15th that we'll have our second part of the one shot.
I
Cool.
just figured if we were then.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so still on track next week. No weirdness.
Woo!
Excellent.
Yep.
Awesome.
So,
Great.
thanks everybody. We really appreciate you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
All right, buddy.
Happy
Everybody have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.